Hello everyone, Clay Jones here with Fox Hills Disc Golf. Got Michelle with me.
Hey everybody.
We're back for that number one round backside of Maggie for her birthday.
Yeah, it was a great event. We have Evan Gurthie and Toad-McReynolds and Kevin Kiefer and the super awesome artist Noel Smith on this card.
Yes. And of course we're going to start her out at hole 10, 275. Man, look at that little slice you get to throw it through there with those massive trees.
I love this hole. I so want to ace this hole.
I love it too, but it's a punishing little hole. A little bit uphill, and you got to get it right through there. Evan got it through, flipped it over a little bit. Man, he's going to be okay. Just going to be looking at that tall basket from about 45, maybe a little outside of that.
Uh-oh, little slippage.
Yeah, you could hear it and see it. Noel definitely had some slippage. Okay, pretty good. You just caught some stuff. And be in scramble mode.
Yep. Ooh, this looked good.
Sneaky. Oh.
Got some stuff over there too.
Yeah, there's stuff over there everywhere. It's tough over there. It's tough over here on the right side, but the left side is worse. So, but you can see Noel's got to go up and around and try to get there. He did a pretty good job. Yeah.
Heck.
Kevin got buried, man. Is he in there? Can you see him?
It's that green shirt, I don't know.
Yeah, he popped out, but he's still outside the circle. So, yeah, this little hole's a little bitty monster.
Yeah, the whole course is.
Maggie don't play. Toad got her out. He's going to be probably 20, a little outside of 20. Bam! Beautiful.
Good spot, Evan. Get the wind read off of that? I got the whole wind read off of that.
What a great putt. Yeah, you can see he's so uphill. He had stuff in his face and everything. Bam! Beautiful pace. Right in there. Very similar distance. They actually were discussing it ahead of time, so Evan was ready and Evan went, but pretty much the same distance, but no obstacles. So, bang.
These guys are acting nice.
Now, if I went first, I would have missed that. So I'll point that out, Evan.
Great putting.
Fun card.
Boom. Oh, flippity flop out of the mud hole.
It. That was cool.
That's where Toad gets out of the mud hole right there. And Noel goes for his par with the normal turbo putt.
Very cool. Nice bird, Evan.
Yeah, Evan cashed that one. Yeah, you got to take advantage if you get through there. You got to really go ahead and cash it out on that one because it's tough.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good.
Ooh, came out though nicely.
Came out pretty awesome, really.
Yeah.
Noel going with a little different route and
as well.
more traditional shot, and he squeezed up against that tree, but he got a good distance and he's in the middle of the fairway, so can't ask for much more than that.
Wow, another beautiful shot.
Just a little too good though, because he's going to be rough footing in. He's going to be right behind that big tree. So that one's just a little sneaky. Caught the apex and then caught that pile of stuff.
Yep.
So really 3 great drives that did not get rewarded, and Evans was not that great. It got kicked out perfect basically.
Oh.
And it did it again and kicked out again.
Hey, all right. Clean living. I bet he recycles.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh, laying it out there. Boom. Comes up about 25 feet from the basket. What a great shot. Yeah, it's not a lot of run up here, so hopefully you don't get attacked with your foot down in the bushes down there. I think he made it out. Came out with a beautiful Annie. And yeah, he's going to be just on the edge.
All right.
Yeah, see Kevin, he's sort of going with a get out of trouble. Standstill shot.
Oh, that
Pretty
last
great.
tree there.
Yeah, I just caught that one tree in the center. That's a bunch of little guardians right there in the middle. It's tough. Evan's so good at that little landing up shot like that. Just floats it up, catches a little S turn and soft landing. It's a beautiful shot.
Yep, that's his thing.
Shank it. Oh, freaking A, matey.
Thank you very much.
Shakes a lot.
Oh, just fun. Great player. There's lots more golf.
Bang! Toad with the bird.
Score.
Sweet. Very nicely done. A little bit of raised basket there too. It's a little bit of a gully it's in, I guess, there. So, really good putt.
Another bird there.
Oh yeah, these guys are showing this hole what's up.
Not an easy hole.
No, it's not. And Kevin with the nice par.
All right.
And Evan's going to step up and take his par as well. Well played hole.
Couple birds, couple of pars, no bogues, good stuff.
Yep. Stay out of the woods. Hole 12 is 260 feet, par 3. It's a little redesign action here. A little flicker ace run kind of a deal.
Ooh, go in, go in.
Ooh, yeah. Noel had that one headed at it, man.
Short one, right?
Get a little deep though,
Short
so
one, right. Yeah.
ace run can cost you on this one. Backhand, little flip over action. Yeah, that's what you want with that little raised basket right there. That's a great shot.
That was really nice. Uh-oh, caught some stuff early.
Yep, just didn't quite make it around that corner. A little tight. Gonna have to battle out of the woods. Bang, another right at it shot. They're gonna be right on top of each other there for the bird. For the bird.
Yeah, Evan ended up over here in the stuff.
Yeah, not looking so much like a bird.
That was for the birds.
Now he's gonna make a really good putt for par on this one. Just on the edge, and see he's had to go to a knee here. Low ceiling stuff, but
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, let's go.
That was cool.
Mr. Evan Gurthie is really good at making these kind of putts. Beautiful. Really sets up for his Anheuser putting style. Seriously.
Yeah, good fit.
You can see Noel, he's about the same distance, but he's surrounded by Maggie. He's just sort of getting fresh with him over there.
She's
I
flirting.
think
That's how
it
she
freaked him
flirts.
out. I think it freaked him out, really. And these two fellows with those great drives are going to step up and basically have a couple tap-ins. Yep, that's what you want.
Nice birds, gentlemen.
Yeah. And Noel's going to settle for the par, and Evan's going to be very thankful for that par, I feel like. So,
Right?
good job. Noel and Kevin are pretty close there. Just a couple strokes. Hole 13, 370 foot par.
Bogey.
Three.
Yeah, I've had
Rub
3 doubles.
anything in.
Don't even start.
Yeah.
We've
all fair share. That's true.
Yeah, these guys are great. A lot of chatter on the old tee box there.
Pretty sure all of this.
Go. Go. Oh,
Oh, just caught that middle defender there and sort of kicked it over.
right?
Just looking so good, though. That was looking pretty good, too, but same deal. Same tree. That's the tree to beat.
This is the hole you aced, isn't it?
Hole 13, yeah, it sure is. Different tee pad, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Those shorter pads.
Yeah, a little shorter.
Really?
Have it going roller. Head up and down. He's got to beat that tree, and he beat it.
Oh, go.
Come on, baby, stand up. Up, little squirrel runner, and he's going to be behind that pine tree a little bit with a little straddle out, but right in his range.
Man, if it had missed that tree, it was going to curl right around and be there, I feel
Yeah.
like.
Might have been a leaner.
Oof.
Yeah, that one came out, but it still left him a ways from the basket. Look out, camera guy.
Looks like the same shot.
Yeah, pretty much. He nailed it. Toad's starting to get warmed up a little bit.
Yeah. It's a nice couple holes going here for sure.
Yanks the Evan. He's got to use this little straddle skills and get out around behind of it, and
Ooh.
he gave it a hearty run right over the top, and he's probably just about 15, 20 foot past. Kevin with that real solid putt, right in dead center heart. Didn't have a chance, but to anything but to go in, right?
You love those, right? Those
Yeah.
are the best.
Yeah, and there's Noel. He just trickled a little past, but he's going to clean that bogey up.
Whoa.
Yeah, those are hummingbirds that were ready. They had like mosquito costumes on, but they were hummingbirds, I feel like. Yeah.
You wish.
It was.
They were treacherous there for a
It
minute.
was really something. Yeah, it had rained a couple times the week before, and they brought them out. Man, they were out. It was something.
Must be hard to keep your camera so still. Good job, Clay.
Man, I breathed in more than one mosquito in my nose. I promise you.
Oh.
Whew. All right, Toad's got the tee pad on hole 14. It's a 405 footer, par 3. He gets around the corner. Cameraman looked like he almost fell over, but he's okay. And basket's down amongst those trees. Kevin really skating that corner right there, man. Got a nice little kick out. He's going to be in great shape. Evan throwing down that roller. Looking good. That thing looks like a remote control right there. I don't think he could draw it out a whole lot better than that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be happy with that.
Wonderful shot. Noel with a low crusher and unfortunately caught tree, but pretty good kick really. Stayed kind of in the fairway.
Get up and in.
Oh, he was going for that skip.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, I left him about maybe 38 feet, 36 feet. And it's going to be a putt off over there. Feel like Kevin's a little outside, but very similar distance. Evan gave it a pretty hearty run. He's going to be past a little bit, so he'll have a little comebacker. You can see Kevin here is a solid, I don't know, 35 feet.
Swing. Sweet.
Called it.
I mean, apparently he's got one of those voice-controlled putters. Those are cool.
Oh, yeah, that's the latest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noel with a ringer. You don't need those chains.
His putts just, you know, slide right over the rim a
They
bit.
do, right over the rim and dive in for sure, so nicely done.
All right.
Yeah, these guys are starting to get a little warmed up now, so nicely played hole. That's going to even us up though there, huh? Keep us even at the top.
Exciting.
Yeah, good stuff. Hole 15 is 360 footer. Par 3.
Oh, it's too tight.
Oh, yep.
Just a little too tight. Kevin's got one good height rushing through and just appeared there out of nowhere.
Perfectly.
Yeah, it's a great shot. He's got a good putt. As you can see, there's two distinct choices to make there, right or left. Evan's not super happy with his choice.
The basket's kind of on the left side down there. I don't usually see too many people take that left side, but
Yeah, in this position, but
yeah. That was beautiful.
Noel got that big skip coming right at it. What a great looking shot.
Oh man, these guys are good.
Evan's gonna have to go patent pending and use his spin power there. He's got that one a little low and crushed the tree, so still got a lot of work to do. Toad's got a nice skipper coming in and caught some stuff, trickled up, so he's got a long look and a little bit of obstruction, so. Evan pulled out a little overhand, sort of a sidearm me, and I just got to the ground a little early on him. Toad gave that one a nice run, man.
Almost.
Yeah, it was pretty center.
Oh, man.
That one was just a little bit right.
Good bird.
Very nicely done. Yeah, he's got that up and down putting style that just really, it really pays off out here with these tall baskets too, because you can really go for it without blasting past it. Noel with a beautiful shot. Nice bird. And then you can have the other end of the spectrum with these two fellas, and some happy and some not so happy on this hole.
Yeah, Maggie showing her teeth again.
Yeah. She's a pickled one.
Let's write a song about it.
Yeah, okay. Keep them tied at the top now, one down though. So moving on to hole 16 is 310 feet, par 3. It's relatively open for out here. Just got to beat that one and didn't quite beat that leaner.
So he's going to be over there in the stuff.
Yeah.
Makes it very challenging.
So close, but so far. No, in the same bushes.
Yeah, quite often when you're over there, and I know from experience, you can't even see the basket.
So a little turnover. He's in fairway city and sweet little landing, and he's looking really nice inside that circle right there, buddy. Evan just got that one a little low.
There you go.
Great effort. Yeah, you see Noel back there. I couldn't see him. He just came popping out, and a really great escape shot.
Yep.
And Kevin looks like he's in actually a little bit worse condition and just couldn't quite get it out.
Tough stuff.
Yeah, he's still right on the edge there. Gonna go with a forehand shot, and man, he really gave that one a sweet bid. He's gonna be past about 25 feet. Nice cleanup for Evan. And Toad's looking a lot better with his back nine. He's this is gonna be his third or fourth birdie, I feel like. So getting it going.
Yeah, he's got a strong little run going. That's good stuff. So naturey. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I couldn't talk over that. It's just the sounds of Maggie with the hawks and the owls and everything out there. It's just a really cool place, so it's awesome.
Yeah, if you have not been there, you need to go to the
Yeah, you
Suwannee.
really do. That's going to put Noel in the sole first place, so Toad's got that tee pad on 17, and he is just pulled that one a little bit, and you can see those humongous trees right here, so you got to get through them.
Yeah, what makes it tough too is he's going to be standing in the mud right there, unfortunately, so it's going to be a little slick footing too.
Yeah, that is a tough spot.
Evans gets through nicely, hits the big tree, but he's going to be at the turn, so hopefully he'll have a good upshot.
Yeah, if you can see it after your first shot, that's really a bonus on this hole. That looks great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that is just about as good as it gets on this hole.
That was pretty great.
Yeah, you're going to watch some real balance in action right here. This is Toad McReynolds saving his own life.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good
see?
stop,
Dude,
dude.
I would.
That's sketch. No run up.
I thought you hurt yourself. There you go.
Even the camera girl got involved with that one.
I had to, but the mom and me came out.
Oh, that was great. Toad, of course, goes with the standstill, and man, he shot a great shot. Just kicked that tree and got a little unlucky on that one for real. Noel with a little bit better footing, and he crushed it around the corner and just didn't quite make it. Got a little high on him, and he's going to have a tough up and down there.
Okay.
Yeah, he sort of slid that one right up there in really great shape, man.
Alrighty.
You're not so great shape.
Not what you want.
Who is that over there?
Right? Tough one.
I feel like that's Toad over there. Yeah, he came out with a roller escape shot. It was looking good, and then it just caught the edge, so gonna have a long putt.
I feel like this is one of the hardest holes on the course.
Absolutely. And that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of gaps. You gotta hit a few gaps, and then land somewhere, and then hit some more gaps. Get down the fairway and hit another gap, and then make a putt.
Yep.
And don't hit the camera guy.
I think that's you. You gotta move on that one.
Oh man, it didn't hit me. No, it didn't hit me. That was a nice little spiker up shot. Well done. Kevin going with a little straddle jump. Man, he gave that one a nice bid, just about a foot low. And we gave it a good run as well. Yeah, I feel like this hole could easily be a par 5.
It's very difficult.
Very difficult.
Good par.
Good par. And Evan with a good par as well.
Yeah, that first streak hit. Yeah, I said we'll settle for bogey on that one.
Oh yeah, that's tough when you only get about 40 feet off the tee pad. That makes it rough. It does even it back up at the top though. At even.
Cool.
Evan, always fun playing with you.
Enjoyed it, brother.
Oh, nice to meet you,
And
man.
I'd like to thank all our card mates. Appreciate you guys letting us follow you around. Evan's going at hole 18. And he just powered through that sucker. Good thing too, because it's 545 feet of narrow fairway.
Yeah, also one of, if not the hardest hole on the course.
Yeah. That was laced. Still wound up behind some stuff. But really, he could get over the top of that. He's going to be in good position.
Oh, God.
That one just got a little outside and kicked even more outside. So Toad's in a bad spot. Noel with a great drive, but he wound up behind the stuff as well. So you can see some medicine being taken there.
Yep.
Evan's going to go with that big ante, try to get it around the corner. He got around it, skirted the outside, and wound up in an open position. So about all you can ask for. With a little turnover going straight at it and just caught a little bit of stuff. Yeah, Noel had to stand back and do a big Annie, powered it through, and came back in a great spot.
Wow, what a beautiful shot. That
Yeah,
was
it was.
hard. And it might have made him think a little bit. About a year or two ago, remember Noel hit his hand on a tree in a similar situation, and
Yeah.
he was pretty close, so that could
Yeah,
be
he heard
scary.
Smashed his hand pretty good. Yeah, that one just smashed a little palmetto action, but came out with a good shot, but right behind that big tree, so tough. And this is another elevated basket. And one last little sucker to beat, and it didn't happen for Toad on that one, so he's gonna have to make a putt. And it looks like he's going with a big spiky, try to just get it in there close. Did a pretty good job. Noel's battling the hummingbirds, dressed as mosquitoes. They were a little early for Halloween, but Noel
Gotta be
just
kidding.
couldn't quite get that one to stick. Good effort. Yeah, you can see Kevin, he's right behind that stuff, but straddled out, but it just pushed him a little bit outside, and everybody's got a long look.
Well, at least it stayed right there.
Exactly. That could have been a real rollout and turned into an even worse nightmare for Toad to finish with there. That's too bad because he really had a good stretch going there. Kevin wound up with the nice little par.
All right, par on 18 is okay.
Yeah, it is. That's going to keep tied up too, so very interesting round. But I think there's other people that might have shot a little bit better. You can see our top 20 people there. And that's our leaderboard.
All right, so it looks like Greg Hosfeld's in first place. We got a whole new second round card, and it'll be fun to see
Sure will.
how it plays out.
Make sure you check out Noel's website, and thanks for watching, you guys. We appreciate all y'all, and we'll be back as soon as possible with the next round.